I am revealing to you the secrets that they have been using to ensure that they permanently continue to manipulate you. These are the secrets or the techniques that they use. Now, let's say I have slaves, right? Now, when I have these slaves, I want to make them to comply to what I want them to do. I am their master. I want to make the slaves comply to my desires and wishes. Okay? So, what I do is I show them or I make an idea of a reward if they comply to my rules. So I give them a reward, something which seems promising, something which seems beautiful, something which everyone would love and want to experience, right? So I show them a reward if they get to comply to my ideal, right? But let's say now, these slaves, there are a few who think otherwise, who don't want or don't believe I can deliver this promise that I have. So in this case, you introduce the other technique, which is called the punishment, right? So the punishment is whereby now you show them the consequence of them going against your wishes. So you show them if they go against what you want them to do, there is a severe and great punishment that is installed for you. So the person will have only one choice. Because if they choose to resist your decisions, there is a consequence, something which is dangerous, something which is very threatening that they will not want to experience, right? So they're left with only one choice, or the idea or belief that if they comply, they will get rewarded. So they think you are a good person simply because you've given them two options, but the only option indeed was only one. Because this is an illusion. It seems as if there are two choices, but the choice is one. Because if you do this thing, there is a promise of something greater to be achieved. If you don't do it, there is a consequence. So most people choose to think that let them do it because there might be something good. But ask yourself, what is the other way around? What if you don't buy into that and you still do whatever you want to do? What is installed there? So you have to weigh all of these things, okay? So it's either you believe this facade, you follow it and come to regret later, or you trust your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your own teacher, and you follow your heart and step away from that facade, and things end up becoming much greater for you. Which risk are you willing to take? Are you willing to trust yourself, your own intuition, rather than are you willing to comply to this program that they have selected for you? So understand that is how they normally manipulate everyone. It's called the reward and punishment technique. So they give you the reward, but they also give you the consequence. So when they do this, they are normally using hell and heaven to draw your attention. So when you do it, there is a promise of going to heaven. If you don't do it, there is a promise of going to the hell. So you only have one option. It's either you believe the story about hell and heaven, which you have no clue of, or you trust your own self and figure this thing out as you're supposed to. Remember, this is a game in as much as it seems as if it is a reality. And in this reality, the power you have is where you focus your attention. Everything is energy, and energy is simply vibration, is simply movement at specific frequencies, right? So the way you portray your energy or the way you project your energy is in the form of focus, your attention. Where your attention is, that is where your energy also goes. So the things which you pay attention to are most likely to make a lot of impact in your life. So people who focus on politics, they want to know what is happening. People who focus on religion, they want to know always what is happening. So they give their attention unto these things. So they are always, they become attached into that thing, right? So when you become attached into that thing, you lose free will. So that thing controls you. That is why you find that people who are in the government, people who are in the religious sect, they are being controlled by this program because they have allowed it to program them. Remember, whatever is impressed must be expressed. So when you impress something in your subconscious mind, it has to express that thing into your reality, and you get to experience it as a reality, something which is coming up to you firsthand. So if you've enjoyed this kind of information, please make sure you're leaving a like, a subscription, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay awake.